Welcome to Happy Wolfheart and episode 15 of Medieval Comics. This week we're looking at Merlin and Hector, and this is from, if you look right here, stonebotcomics.com, and the subtitle is The Swineherd and the Thief. And it's a 3-issue series, and I only have 2 issues here, so I can't comment on the third one, but just so everybody knows, it is a 1 of 3 issue. The writer team and artist, or the writer and artist team, Santullo and Jock. You may recognize Jock's name. He's a well-known Argentinian artist, and they've worked on multiple projects together. And so this is an interesting take on Merlin, and as you know, Merlin's connected to King Arthur and the Round Table. And in these first 2 issues, it's not really so much connected to King Arthur. I'm not sure if it's ever going to be in the breadth of the story, I guess. But so the art style initially it took me a little bit of getting used to. And I also Red 5 Comics. I'm not sure which one is the publisher, but Red 5 or Stonebot. The art style, it took me a little bit of getting used to. I've read these stories twice so far, and the first time I was like, yeah, this is interesting. There's other titles coming out I was more interested in, and so I got 1 and 2, and then I remember there being a really full week, and I didn't pick up 3. So, and now I wish I had. I've gotten used to the art style a little bit more, and I've been also in my own art exploring cross-hatching and, creating these surfaces with various rendering techniques and stuff. And so Jock's style is very interesting to me because of that. But real quick rundown, just a couple interiors. So we have Merlin, who starts off as a swineherd. He's sort of this adopted child who's taken under this gentleman's wings, or at least he takes care of him in a really rough way, abusive way at points. So Merlin doesn't have a lot of self-confidence, and one night somebody tries to steal the pig that they own, and it's Merlin's job to try and stop that theft. And there's sort of a battle that ensues, and the person that steals, or is trying to steal, the pig, his name is Hector. Here's Hector. And he used to belong to a group of sort of criminal youth that are called the Plagues. And they come into play at the end of the 2nd issue, and they're sort of an interesting group and bunch. But there's a backstory regarding them and what they're up to. They've committed crimes, and Hector has left the group because of what they did to a girl, which they don't really explain, but whatever it was bad, and so he left. And so Hector's put in jail, and Merlin decides to try and help him escape. At the same time, this character, let's see, I think her name is Lana or Alana. Her uncle has disappeared. There's blood. There's sort of a mystery surrounding her and the uncle, and she's asking for help, and nobody's willing to help. Merlin sort of is interested, has sort of sympathy for her, and eventually they start to develop sort of a relationship or a friendship, I guess it would be more accurate, but you can tell that there's interest. So here's Hector in jail, and Merlin helps him escape, and the townspeople find that out and chase them off into the forest. So, and that's where issue 2 sort of takes off. They're in the forest. Here's an unused cover. Really nice piece. And issue 2. So this is issue 2. I won't go into the full details of that, but the story of issue 2, the story develops further. The group, Merlin and Hector, they start becoming better friends. Alana enters the mix, and so there's sort of a 3-part friendship there. And what's interesting about this particular issue is some of these characters turn out to be shape changers, and that plays into the story. There's sort of this subworld of humans that can become animals, and I'll leave that for you to discover in the story if you do end up looking into it yourself. But here's the plagues. They're this ratty bunch of youth, and they come back and end up joining Hector and Merlin against the villagers who are trying to catch Merlin and Hector for escaping from jail and stuff. So that's where the last issue that I have ends, and Merlin sort of has some powers that are talked about. He's scared of these powers. He doesn't know what they are, where they come from. Here's issue 3, the cover, which I haven't read yet, but I'm looking forward to reading. Really nice details. Sort of a gritty style. But the story continues. And in the back, there's always these fun process pages of thumbnails, and it's really fun to compare those to the actual finished versions of the story. And that's also in part 1. They give some character, if I remember correctly, it's some character sketches, design sketches. And these are all by Jock. So anyways, that's it. Thank you for joining me. If you're interested in this title, do check it out and let me know what you think. And I want to say hi to the new followers. Thank you for subscribing, and also to those who have been along on this journey with comics, art, and all the rest. So thanks for joining me. All right.